Sir, can you tell me, were you involved in an accident on September 20th, 2004? Well, just yes or no, do you remember being involved? Yes. On what date? September 20th, 2004. Where was it? It was on Broadway. And what other street? And 163rd Street. Were you the driver of the passenger? I was the driver. What part of your vehicle was involved in the accident? My rear fender and trunk and axle. Following the accident, at some point, did you get out of your vehicle? Did I get out? Yes. Yes. Defendant's counsel, objection, Your Honor. We went over all of this yesterday. Counsel is being repetitive. The court, I will let him proceed a short time to jog the collective recollection of the jury as to yesterday's testimony. Defendant's counsel, I take an exception. The court, that is unnecessary, counsel. The other vehicle that was involved in this accident, did it stop after the accident? Did it leave? Did it do something else? It stopped. Describe what color the other vehicle was. I think it was like purple or fuchsia, a funny color. Was it a truck, a car, a van? You want to know what type of vehicle it was? Yes, it was a van. What kind of van? There are different types of vans, you know. It was actually a full-size van, not a minivan. Defense counsel, Your Honor, would you direct the witness to not volunteer but to answer the question directly? The court, yes, answer the question, please, Mr. Raymond. Was there any writing on the van? Do you recollect? Do you mean any sort of signage on the van? Yes, no. Did you, at any time after you got out of your vehicle, speak with the van driver? Who? The van that came in contact with your car after you got out of your car. Did you speak to this other driver? No. After the accident, you got out of your car, is that right? Oh, the other vehicle that was involved in this accident stopped after the accident. It did stop, or did it leave? It stopped. Did or did not you speak to the driver of the van that was involved? Oh, yes. Tell me basically what was said between you and the van's driver. Defendant's counsel, objection, Your Honor. The court, overruled. Well, he hit me. I said, what happened? He said, I'm sorry. Did you exchange any information with the other driver? Yes. What type of information? License and insurance. Did you write it down? Yes. What did you do with that information? I gave him mine too. We exchanged information essentially. What did you do with the information you wrote down? I went to the police station. Defendant's counsel, objection. Did he say he wrote it down? Plaintiff's counsel, he said he took it down. Yes. The court, sustained as to form. Plaintiff's counsel, oh, I can rephrase it, Your Honor. Give me another shot. The court, yes. When the other driver gave you his license and insurance info, did you make a memo or on a piece of paper? Yes. What did you do with the paper on which you wrote it down? I went to the police station with it. Did you give it to the local precinct? Defendant's counsel, I object, leading and suggestive if the court please. The court, you are referring to the local precinct? The witness, yes, to the police. The court, objection overruled. Did they hold it? They made a note and gave it back. Do you still have it? Yes. Do you have it on your own person today? Not on me. Defendant's counsel, I ask for the production of that piece of paper, if Your Honor please. The court, do you have it at home? I gave it to my lawyer. The court, do you have it, counsel? Defendant's counsel, no. On the license that the other person gave you, was that license a driver's license with a picture on it, or a temporary license without a picture or something else? Defendant's counsel, objection as to form. The court, overruled. It had a picture on it. Do you remember looking at that depiction on the driver's license? Yes. Did the driver of the van resemble the picture depicted on the driver's license that he showed you? Yes. What did he look like? He was tall and slim. Do you know, age-wise, what he looked like? He looked like maybe 40 or 50. Did he ever give you his name at the scene of the accident? His name? Did he ever tell you his name while you were at the scene of the accident? I saw his name on the license. At any time after the accident, did you ever see that man again? No, I didn't see him ever again. Do you see that man anywhere in the courtroom today? No. Did you ever see the license plate on the other vehicle? No. Did you drive straight to the police precinct after the accident? Defendant's counsel, objection as to form, if the court please. The court sustained. Where did you go? I went to church. After services, I went to the police station. Who did you go to church with, if you, anybody? Defense counsel. Objection, irrelevant and immaterial, Your Honor. The court sustained. How long after the accident did you go to the precinct? 2 hours. How long was your conversation with the other driver? About 5 minutes. Do you recall a fight taking place at the scene of the accident? Defense counsel. Objection, Your Honor. This is wholly irrelevant, immaterial, and not within the issues of this lawsuit. The court overruled. Yes, the passenger of the other car got into an altercation. With whom? He grabbed my passenger by the throat. What happened next, please? He was arrested. For what? They charged him with disorderly conduct. Were you involved in that fracas? No, I guess the passenger in the other car had drunk too much or something. Defense counsel. Objection, Your Honor. I object to this line of questioning as prejudicial to the defendant. The defendant's counsel. Counsel, what is the nexus? Plaintiff's counsel. Your Honor, if you will give me a little latitude, I will connect it up. Will you please take it subject to connection? It is part of the immediate circumstances. The court. I don't think so. It is prejudicial. I will instruct the jury to disregard the testimony adverting to an altercation. Unless you can connect it up, it is out, Counselor. Plaintiff's counsel. But if Your Honor please, it is part of the res geste. The court. Counsel, it is wholly irrelevant. And if you keep pressing it, I will declare a mistrial and order the withdrawal of a juror. Plaintiff's counsel. I will forego that line of questioning in that case, if Your Honor please. Defendant's counsel. I move to strike anything about a fight, Your Honor. The court. Motion granted. Let me backtrack. You say you exchanged automobile information after the accident? Yes.
A little too fast.
Too fast?
Yeah.
Actually,